Yo, ping Ray in here, bro.
It's Ray Gift TV.
Ray Gift TV. Let's get
And then there's another story, and I'm trying to figure out if they're the same story, that Chrisean showed up with 20 Bloods trying to get into the club.
So this is how it goes.
Is it? But are those the same night?
Same night.
Okay.
Baddies, whatever, premiere, whatever.
It was a Baddies. I need to go to the Baddies premieres.
Well, Adam, you're welcome to go anywhere we at.
There's black women with BBLs. I need to go there.
So it was a cool spot. So
bring me to that.
Blue, they told me, yo, they want me to do this, that. I said, all right, I'm gonna put it together. So, you know, I rallied up the troops. I didn't tell nobody I was coming.
Okay.
So we coming through the back. This how she capping. We didn't come to the front.
To the Baddies thing.
We coming through the back.
Okay.
I'm 2 sprinters and 3 cars deep, right? It's about 30 of us, 20 of us come in, right? The other 10 is there on security detail outside. Now I know they there because they're across the street from the front entrance. So we go in, we work the red carpet as you see on social media, me, him, Lemmy, R&B, we all work the red carpet. And then we go into our green room. We're in the green room till like midnight. We take the girls to the area, Blue take the stage at about 12:30 or so, right? So probably about 12:15, the security tells us, Chrisean tried to get in, she in the front with 20 dudes, right? Now it's black pea stones in the venue. I see them, I know them. They spoke to me, right?
Just on some regular shit, like, or they were with somebody, or
no? They was in Natalie Nunn's area.
But it's not a gang-oriented thing. It's just like a few members here and there.
My brother Speedy there from Hard Time. So, but we know each other. You know, we might not be dressed apart, but we know each other, right? So they hit this. The text circulates to me and Blue, and Blue hits. Blue say, Unc, what you think? I said, call your shot. Blue said, leave them outside in the rain. So they didn't let her in or them.
Right.
They left. That's why I don't know why she keeps saying, I came up there to collect the check. Ain't nobody giving you no check at midnight. What you talking about? Your ass got dressed, rallied up the troops to come up there on some bullshit.
But she could have got in on her own.
No.
Why not?
Because when she showed up with all of them, they put her with all of them. Because see, they
want her in there. She's a star.
Brother, you got, if they gonna choose between her and Blueface, the dude that made her, right? The dude that's taking the stage,
right?
Who you think gonna win?
I feel like that they would want both, though. Both is where you're really gonna get some fireworks.
Here's the thing. Blueface could call the shot on that. If it would have been Blueface showing up, she couldn't have called the shot on him. One, me and Lemmy go back 18 years.
Well, he did say Lemmy was looking out for him while he was locked up.
Me and Lemmy go back. Him and Lemmy got a relationship. We go way back. I remember when Lemmy had all them problems on Music Moguls. I helped him work a lot of that shit out because Birdman was the one kind of tripping out. You know, the relationship with him and Ray J. You know, his family sold a network to my family, Impact Network. Brandon T, that's my cousin.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? They real close, they grew up. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, she gotta understand that you're only what you are to a certain extent.
But she seems like she's kind of like fully embracing the Bloods. Like she thinks she's one of them.
Okay,
now.
Yeah, I know. That's usually how it happens. I gave her my advice.
What was your advice?
I told her she should leave Los Angeles.
In general?
Period. Take you and your child, go back to Baltimore.
Because of anything in particular? Or?
Yes, start Baltimore Baddies.
The 20 versus 1 clip?
Yes.
That was part of it too?
But let me tell you something.
You think that's serious?
Let me tell you something. I done did a lot of trolling. And I am who I am. And I got a whole side that'll stand with me. But if you get into it with an individual, you keep it with that individual.
All right.
Because they'll say, oh, he did show hood. We did show hood too. We don't get along. You anyway, right? She dished the whole Crip card.
Yeah.
There are women who bang harder than some of the men.
Right.
Y'all don't see them because they banging. But they put work in, they do all that, they serving. You see the little broad they picked up, the little Hoover chick, right? She was the leader of the whole shit, right?
What was that, Lady Poke?
Whoever she was, right?
Yeah.
Now, what's dangerous about it is she's walking around not understanding
Right.
really what she did. You thinking you dissed her, and this is the second time she did it. I got the video where she dissed the whole C the first time at my studio, but it was contained.
But it never came out?
Never came out.
Ooh.
The homegirl from 76 East Coast, Tiny Bodine's sister wanted to whoop her ass, but they stopped her, right? Now, years later, she's on a big platform, YouTube, with a bigger voice, and you run around here with $500,000 of jury on, and you then dissed one of the biggest movements in LA County. Let's not forget this Crippin', right, along with Blood and Power and Hoover, goes across this country. So it ain't just here, but you here in the mecca of it. It's no way that them people who call themselves living and dying about that, who will rob their own homeboy for a kid cocaine, is gonna let you run around this jungle with $500,000 of jury on, and you done dissed everything they stand for. Eventually, something's gonna happen. If I was her as a father, I would say, daughter, sister, leave. I don't want to see nothing happen to her. I'm not a Crip, but I understand how that goes.
Right.
If I sat here right here and just dissed the whole C, there's a strong possibility I won't see Christmas.
Right.
Because now you didn't isolate it.
Yeah.
Even the enemies that don't get along, you diss them too. You can't even really go stand with nothing.
Okay, but the question is, do you think that people are actually bothered enough by this that people would be willing to act on it? I don't doubt that someone could see her out and about and do something to her, but people are not driving around looking for Chrisean, right?
Adam, your problem is you sit down with me and Brick and then Hefe and dudes that's kind of like
mellowed out a little.
On our shit, right?
I feel you. I'm just saying that's a different thing to go out hunting Chrisean.
Listen, bro. There's some people out in this world, more so than the ones that's not, who that's their life. They feed on that. She's food. Not only did you violate, you got $500,000 on your body. You get what I'm saying? So it's some real, man, I got some homies that if you say cuz around them, they getting off. They want to kill something. And there's some Crips if you say blood around them. These people do exist. They're not in this space because I don't even bring them around. Because I know in our space we mix. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And you can't. They just not ready for this type of environment. But, you know, my advice to her is on some real shit. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when shit like that happens, the wrong person always gets hit. And I would hate for a tragedy to happen.
You know what's crazy?
It always happens like that.
You know what's crazy is that's the homie that she was talking to, D-Mac.
It's bigger than him.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that, like, I was kind of impressed with how he held his composure together.
I'm surprised he ain't caught no heat or not getting at her.
Yeah, because it would have been pretty reasonable for him to. But I was
kick a chair, kick her out the chair, something.
Because he's fresh up off the porch, so it's like he's a younger dude. I wouldn't have been surprised if he would have wilded it out, but I thought that he kept it pretty player and kept it moving because he let her know that ain't cool, but he didn't wild out. He didn't act on it.
She lucky D-Mac, I don't know him, didn't have a couple of his homegirls there. Because they'd have rushed her. See, that's bigger than D-Mac. Wherever he from, that's cool. He's from such and such Crip. See what I'm saying? So D-Mac can't control that.
Yeah.
D-Mac can't say, well, she dissed me, she called me a bitch, or she dissed my hood, let me deal with my hood on it. She dissed every Compton Crip, every neighborhood Crip, every block Crip, every underground Crip, the set of Hoover Crips, the Hustler Crips. She didn't the Mafia Crips. She didn't diss the whole shit.
I guess I'm just surprised I haven't seen anybody mad about it yet. Like you would think that there's gonna be an Instagram reel of a guy saying, "Man, fuck that man." Just somebody doing it for some clout. It feels like people don't really care that much.
Adam, I got homies that don't know how Instagram work. It is real people out there that are really banging the way you're supposed to bang. They ain't on social media. They don't really, when they go out to do their thing. They moving every day how they moving. Everybody is not on social media, brother. And those are the ones that you never see coming. You know why? Oh, I gotta pee, pull over. And you pull over into a shopping center. And because you ain't from here, you don't realize you right in the middle of this neighborhood, that neighborhood, that neighborhood.
Yeah.
Dude see her. He sent a text. Hey, old girl over here that dissed the C, bitch got all her jewelry on her. You see how fast they killed 88 bands? Right?
Yeah.
You don't think somebody spotted him and called that in? They wasn't waiting on it. They'd been waiting on me, would have never made it in.
Yeah.
Somebody spotted him going in there.
Right.
In his enemy's smoke shop. It happened that quick. And I think a lot of people, because they don't see it on social media, think that element ain't here, but it's here.
Right. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Honestly, like that moment made me go from somebody who generally dislikes her or thinks that she's a bad person to being like, oh shit, like I'm gonna feel pretty bad if you end up a pack, but you're gonna get there real quick. Like, we've learned, like, look at the Unk situation. Like, Unk came out here, he dug himself a little hole pretty quick just by mentioning a few things.
And even with that, that ain't, if Munchie said, I accept his apology. That don't mean nothing to all the rest of the homies.
Yeah.
This parole out the penitentiary every day looking for a lick.
Yeah.
You got an out-of-town broad that did something and she running around here like that. Bro, it's men that can't run around with what she got on being respectful.
Yeah. Nah, facts. We've seen it happen.
Yeah, so, and I wasn't trolling. I really would, you should really leave. Go to Baltimore, tell Lemmy, hey, we want to kick off Baltimore baddies.
Yeah.
Them bitches out there fight.
Yeah.
And build your shit out there and put a wall around you, and then you running around with what you running around with. Either you gonna get put on or you gonna
maybe she's the shooter. Maybe she's prepared to put in her own work.
Even shooters get shot.
Also, like, what are the odds that these Bloods that she's been hanging out with still like her in 3 months?
What are the odds that they like her now?
Yeah, right, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right, but
you ever studied the Venus flytrap?
Not so much.
How it opens up?
Yeah.
It makes it very attractive, get off attractive scent, that you come in and get real comfortable, and get real relaxed, right? It might even let you leave. So you come back with 2, 3 of your little fly buddies. And then it's over with.
Yeah.
It's darkness.
Oof.
Beep.
But okay, does it worry you because Blueface just going to an event and then having 20 dudes who realistically are from his like one of his main rival hoods? Like it's not a joke at that point. Like who knows? Are these dudes turned up enough? Even if it's a short period of time, it's like this is stuff that could have real consequences, right?
Of course they're turned up enough. They're from a neighborhood that's well respected.
Yeah.
Shout out to my homie Fat Rat. A neighborhood that's well respected. They wasn't up there for him. They was up there to impress her. You know, it's gonna be time to pay the piper. Because if they was up there for him, they would have waited on him.
You're saying that
you get what I'm saying?
If they're smart, they're making sure that she's breaking bread the right way.
No. If they gotta come out and take a penitentiary chance and travel with you somewhere, you think them cats that come out of them projects gonna let a broad just move them for nothing? She don't rap, she don't sing, she don't, all she can do is do the dumbest thing she did and say, I just got 170,000.
Boom.
Now you got your jury, so now here goes the thing. We squeeze it for the 170. We need a dub for coming out. The homies need this. And then we said, okay, she got 120 of the 170. 211 in progress. You want it back? The homie say he can get it back for 80.
You know what she should watch? Some of them 6ix9ine documentaries.
Yo, that's a fact.
She might get a little window into how all this might work out in the long run. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I can't lie.
Yeah, bro. There's nothing about that. There's nothing about that that's safe, bro.
Yeah.
There's nothing about that safe. We wish her the best of luck. I'm giving her the best advice I can.
Or maybe she'll really join the hood and she'll have a prosperous career as a member.
There you go.
That'd be cool, right? Maybe it'll be a happy story.
It can be Big Chrisean, Lil Chrisean.
But then you see Blueface making a video from inside the club saying schoolyards run LA.
He's from schoolyard.
Right. I mean,
he's supposed to think that.
It's a big statement, though. It's like, you know, he's taking a situation that people might not have immediately known to make it a gang thing, and he's sort of making it extra clear.
That's all. First of all, listen.
To a lot of people, it'd be like, oh, there's a bunch of guys who tried to get in the club, they didn't get in.
Listen.
They wouldn't have known.
The people that don't like Pyro is not gonna like Pyros. The few people that have family and friends and comrades and business partners from Pyro is gonna say, I with that dude, but I don't like them. That's written in the stone. You know what I'm saying? Blackstone's gonna diss schoolyards. Schoolyards gonna diss Blackstones. Compton Crips gonna diss Pyros. Pyros gonna diss Compton Crips. Right? The ones that's gang banging they into that. Swan's gonna diss East Coasters, East Coast gonna diss Swan. So it ain't no big thing if an East Coast here Swan diss them. Because they've been dissing them. They've been a war for 30, 40 years.
Right.
Right? But what they not gonna do, they not gonna go to war for her.
Right.
The powers that be ain't gonna let the Blackstone say, we gonna put a wall up around her against all the Crips in LA.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen.
For sure.
It's just not smart.
For sure. So, okay, just bouncing ahead a little bit, it seems like the Hazel union has come to an end. And yes, we're going to have like a Blueface segment of every episode of this podcast.
She called me a minute ago. I didn't answer. I got a little irritated with her.
And for the record, she was at the Burna Boy concert that we briefly attended, and a couple of people asked me behind the scenes, hey, is that all fake about Blueface and Hazel? And I said, listen, Is it fake? Is like, as in, it's not gonna last long? I don't know. But when I saw them together, they were all over each other.
Well, Blueface has done several interviews where he says that's one of my bitches. He names like 2, 3 of them.
Right.
So if that's one that's in his, you know, part of his female entourage, whatever you want to call it, then that's what that is, right? Hazel's very much a woman. You get what I'm saying?
It's a lot of women. She got a big old thing.
It may be his mind. Like, you know, you never know what a man likes about a woman.
I think maybe at that point, he's coming home. He's done with his other 2 girls. He sees her. She's 45. He's 28. 17 years. Huge.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's like a big age difference. Maybe he wanted kind of like a mothering presence because
everybody young want to hit something a little older sometimes.
But I think Jaden was like kind of like a mom type character in his life. She was taking care of everything. But I'm saying, like, she was taking care of him.
Taking care of who?
Blueface.
They showed that. First of all, wait. Y'all got to stop disrespecting nephew. Ain't nothing.
I don't think I'm saying anything controversial by saying that she seems like she's a bit of a homemaker, especially compared to Chrisean.
Nothing over there is taking care of Blueface but Carlissa. Because that's his mother and she birthed him.
Fine.
Right?
All I'm saying, she was a steady presence.
No, she's took care of the children. Right? And he's always played a part.
But she was also like taking care of the home for many years. She was helping to keep the train on the track. The home that they lived in for a long time.
No, you know, I went and bought that house. That's Blueface home. Ain't nobody ever lived in there but him. He allowed people to come by, stay a while.
I feel like you're missing the very obvious point I was making, which is that Jaden was like taking care of him and being like,
taking care of him when?
She was nurturing.
Nurturing him when? She was being his woman.
Okay, whatever you want.
But part of the reason why he ain't with her is because he felt she laid down. So how you taking care of a motherfucker?
Okay.
That's what he said.
It didn't work out. That's fine. I'm not really questioning that. I'm just saying, I think when he saw Hazel, she might have had a little bit of that feel like she was going to take care of him. He probably wanted that fresh out of jail.
No, he don't need her to take care of him either. He just liked her vibe.
I don't know that she necessarily is really the mothering type because she seems like she's kind of out here.
Ain't even a mothering type. He just liked her vibe. She was cool. He probably enjoyed her conversation in her company. You know what I'm saying? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So what you see, I see don't mean nothing because he's the one that's building with her. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I've been knowing Hazel for a long time. I'm a little irritated with her right now. She know it.
Why?
But, you know, me and Hazel, when everybody hates Hazel, I've always been cool with her.
I'm going to be real with you.
10 out of 10 of our mutual friends hate her guts.
I never heard of Hazel until Blueface started dating her.
That's cap.
Why would I know her?
Cat Williams. Loving hip hop.
What'd she do with Cat Williams?
You mean that was his woman? She got indicted with him?
I did not know any of this.
She got indicted.
You're telling me that I knew this. I did not know
that. She kept it gangsta on the stand. They could have cooked his ass. Nah, Hazel done been around.
So she dated Cat Williams?
Hazel done put a lot of these other on.
Because when I met her at the Wood in Inglewood when we were there, I started a conversation with her as soon as I seen her, and she's talking to me in Remo, and I got the idea very quickly of like, oh, you think that I know way more about you than I know.
She's been around.
Literally, I don't know anything about you besides the fact that you've been dating Blueface for a week.
About a 16, 17 year run of everybody know that's Hazel.
Okay, the only other thing I knew about was that she was she won, or she was on, I forget what show.
Her and Tia Marie beef, Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah. But I don't know her besides that.
Her and Cat Williams, like you could Google that shit.
Sometimes it's like hard for people to accept.
That was Cat Williams.
I don't know about the Love and Hip Hop side of the culture.
That was like Cat's woman, like publicly, like.
See, I'm gonna do my homework and learn about this guy. I'm supposed to interview her like next week or something.
Yeah.
But I didn't know anything about her besides this.
Yeah, so when I seen Blueface with her, I didn't really have an issue with it. Not that my opinion counts, he's his own man, but I was kind of like, okay, that's cool because I know
it's not Chrisean?
I know if it go, that's his business.
Anything besides Chrisean seems pretty
No,
good,
I just knew if it goes left, that respect she has for me, knowing who he is to me, she'll call and holler at me and let me kind of mediate it before, because Hazel could be messy as she's seasoning this shit.
She's already kind of getting into that. She's like saying that he's gay and shit.
Well, I didn't hear that. No.
You didn't hear that shit? That's what she's saying, like, which seems pretty unlikely from my perspective.
I mean, you've been around in like 8 days.
Spray give the go. You already know. We're gonna run it up and run it up and run it up. Then what? Be sure to like the video. Go ahead and share the video. Be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. We got content. And everybody out there working hard on the grind. If you believe it, you'll achieve it. Do what you gotta do today to be prepared for tomorrow. There it go. But until next time, it's your boy Reagan. I'm gone. God bless. Peace.